I'm Mary.
And I'm James.
And you're listening to another episode of the Watch That Joan podcast. Glad to be back.
Yay. I am very glad to be back. It's been quite a while, but a lot of things have changed in our lives and where we're kind of at right now. So, for example, I moved from the middle of the country to now I'm on the East Coast again. So,
not Philly. Don't get too excited. He's in Connecticut, which honestly is far enough away from me. I don't want you too close.
Yeah, I need to keep my distance, my jabbing distance away. But also, we had a little baby. So, I had a little girl, Eliana, and she's beautiful. And life is completely different.
I don't know how you were capable of making something that perfect.
Genetics, God, blessing.
I don't know, isn't there like a Greek god who was hideously ugly but had beautiful daughters? Is it Asbestos? Yeah, it's like that. A miracle birth.
Okay. Well, anyway, it is very glad to be back, guys, and we're going to try to find a cadence that works out. But, Mary, what are we reviewing today? And why am I so excited?
Because you're an excitable person in general, but we are reviewing House of the Dragon Season 3. The long-awaited show is now back to really scar us all with intense incest and gore.
And yes, and dragon fighting, right? And strategy and war and all the other things we love about the realm of Westeros.
But what do you like the most about Game of Thrones? Like, what's the biggest draw for you? I know mine. I think we're going to say the same things.
I think it's unpredictable.
Oh, I was going to say dragons.
Dragons, yeah. Like the dragons are fire, but I feel like the storyline is a little unpredictable. I don't really know what's going to happen. And I can read the books and find out, but that's too much work.
Who's going to read the Bible? No, I don't. No, that's crazy me saying that on a Sunday. But it's literally no, and no one's doing that. For me, it's the dragons. It's the dragons. But also, I do agree with you. This show has 0 picks. Anyone can die at any moment. Your beloved favorite character can die horrifically and no one cares.
No one cares.
So matter of fact sort of death. People don't really grieve to people who dies. It just kind of be sad for a few scenes and then there we go, back to bloodshed and siblings humping.
So you guys, this is season 3. If you forgot what season 2, what happened there, you can obviously go back to listen to season 2 of the Watch That Joan podcast.
Yes, it's all there.
Every episode. Yes, every episode. And to be honest with you, I went back to listen to us to
because we didn't know what happened. We had we're our own archives. So
Exactly. You're welcome, Fuser James, when you have to review season 4.
Yeah.
This is
I think this is the last season. I hope it's the last season. I'm tired.
Yeah. I think they're probably gonna run out of money. I'll get to that a little later.
What? Did you actually have intel?
No, I mean just the production.
It's a very expensive show. Yeah.
It's a very expensive show.
This episode, watching the show, I was like, HBO has so much money. Y'all have so much. This is so expensive.
Hey, don't get too excited. Your monthly subscription is most likely going to increase sooner or later.
Oh yeah, that's why Disney theme parks are more expensive. We talked about this yesterday because Disney Plus is tanking.
Yeah, Disney makes their money off the parks.
Yeah.
HBO, they don't have that kicker. But
an HBO theme park is terrifying. I don't want to do a Welcome to Derry sort of
Welcome
park.
to Derry. I was about to say what is not The Godfather. What's the HBO show that's like The Godfather but not The Godfather? Oh, it's a mob show.
Italians? Sopranos?
Yeah, The Sopranos, yes. Yeah. Sopranos. Or Dexter the Ride.
Oh, God.
Game of Thrones, obviously.
Euphoria.
Yeah.
The Euphoria experience is just ODing or something. Just being strung out.
It's just a bathroom with coke along the walls. That's all.
Oh, R.I.P. Whitney. But okay. Want to
kick us off? Yeah, let's kick us off.
So, the first episode of season 3 picks up where we left off with Rhaenyra. Rhaenyra the incontinent, not incontinent, the incompetence. Incontinent is hilarious. Rhaenyra the incompetent, finally trying to get her dragon. So she sees Sheep Stealer. Remember, she was in the Vale last season.
For 11 days.
Yeah, a long time. For her own protection, Baela and Jace, they were able to go off to battle, but everyone's like, Rhaenyra, you don't have a dragon. Go to the Vale and be safe. So she's pissed about that. And then the Lady of the Vale, I forget her name. I don't know if that's the same woman who was breastfeeding her 10-year-old son from Game of Thrones.
No, that's 300 years apart.
Right. Okay. She was like, there's a big old dragon, a wild dragon. You can go tame that. And Rhaenyra did that. She finds Sheep Stealer and she gets on his back and she rides him for a bit. And I'm like, honestly, that's very impressive because I asked someone, I was like, if you, let's say you did have what's high Valyrian blood or whatever, you were like a Targaryen or pretty much you can own dragons. Would you though? I wouldn't. I'm good.
Owning a dragon is a lot of responsibility.
I'm afraid of Cane Corsos. Why am I getting a dragon?
Yeah, like how are you even going to feed it? Like you can't stop it. A dragon's going to dragon no matter what.
Right? A dragon's going to dragon. And my thing is, we saw last episode where all those kind of half-bred Targaryens tried to own the dragon. The dragon choose you.
Mm-hmm. Yep,
if the dragon don't like you, that's it.
Yep. And no matter what, if you're a Targaryen or not, every dragon doesn't obey everybody.
So it's like, when I think it is true that dragons still only listen to Targaryens. They say high-born Targaryens. That's what isn't true. Anyone. That's why they were so mad. Oh, let's run an army of bastards. And Jace was super pissed about that.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's like, Rhaenyra, just the balls to do that is actually incredible. Like,
I just feel like they kind of dragged on that whole sequence that she could have found her dragon in 5 minutes last season.
No, I thought it was perfect. Because they built that tension, that long awaitedness of her being discredited and not treated as, like I said, she was incompetent because she did not have a dragon. It was always, oh, poor Rhaenyra doesn't have a dragon. Everybody does. And Rhaenyra's like, screw that. I'm getting my dragon.
Well, she got it.
She got Sheep Stealer. He is an ugly son of a gun.
Yeah, with the extended underjaw and he
slug.
Is a slug.
Yeah, like the face gives me slug. They don't got no shin. Don't got no shin. It's just neck and face. And I thought Vhagar was ugly, but Sheep Stealer, that might be the ugliest.
Dragons aren't pretty creatures.
Like I said, I think Caraxes is the best looking dragon. Let me Google it real quick to see. Like I know how to spell Caraxes. Caraxes.
So
I think I spelled carcass.
Carcass. That's basically, I don't know where to get these names from. Or even who named Sheep Stealer. Like, did he name himself that? Like,
I think that's like kind of a name that he got because he kept stealing sheep. This is a wild dragon. Yeah, Caraxes is a good looking dragon. And in the terms of dragon, Caraxes is a good looking dragon. Looks so much better than Sheep Stealer. I'll text you the name so you can look it up. But okay. Yeah, I think he got the name because this is not a war dragon. This is a dragon who's just spending his days chilling.
He's wild. He's wild.
Yeah, he's wild. Like he's not a fighter. He's just been stealing sheep. So
yeah,
she learns that the hard way later. You see, if you got texted to you, want to look him up real quick?
Yeah, but let's keep so back at the castle. Aemon.
Well, at King's Landing. Yeah.
Yeah, back at King's Landing, Aemon learns that Aegon and Larys has disappeared, and he's furious.
Do you think Larys is worse than Littlefinger? I don't think anyone's worse than Littlefinger.
I don't think so either. I feel like Littlefinger
had a lot longer to cook too.
He did. But I think Larys, he's just as cunning. The same thing, Master of Whisperers, right? I think he just loves
finger too.
Yeah, he doesn't mind being sketchy. if that makes sense. Like living in the gray and like,
Morality.
yeah, morality. Yeah. Because even when, you know, he convinced Aegon to go, he like gassed him up a little bit. You know what I mean? What he said, he said he's going to be Aegon, the, the delighted. Basically, he pitched to
Yeah, he
him.
was like pretty much, Aemon's going to cause so much terror. You're going to leave, get better, come back, and they'll be so glad to see you because you're not a lunatic like your brother is.
Exactly. Right.
Aegon
And
is, oh my God. Aemon is, what Aemon did to him last season still is crazy. Like,
yeah, he's a sociopath.
yeah,
He's a
yeah.
sociopath.
So yeah,
And
Aemon learns that Aegon is gone. He tries to behead that black man.
mhm,
And yeah, he's furious. And because of that, now Aemon is staying in King's Landing instead of flying to the Riverlands like Alicent told Rhaenyra that he will do. So
he made
Aegon
his
Blair
mama.
ruined the whole crowd.
He
The whole
made his
plan.
he made his mama look like a liar. Let's just say
Yeah.
that.
A
Look
big
like a
liar, like
A
a
big
deadly
liar.
liar, a liar that's going to cost you the life of you and everyone you hold dear. So, and
Yeah.
you know, that's why they should just had cell phones. Like, y'all really just sending things through Raven. You could have text Rhaenyra, like, hey, change the plans. This is what happens. Let's pivot.
Let's
But
pivot.
y'all
No.
want to send birds.
No. Send birds and messages and well, she had to go talk to her in person because what Alicent did is high treason. She basically is giving up the throne to save her son, right? Which is high treason, right?
She's not even trying to save her son. She said she's trying to save Helena and her
Yeah.
last little granddaughter. She
Yeah.
said the men's can die. She's tired. She's tired. She got her other son kissing her. She's tired.
Yeah, she's tired.
But we'll get to that. But
She's tired.
so when Larys and Aegon, the king, they're on the road trying to get away, but they get stopped by, I guess, like some fieldmen of Rhaenyra's army.
Yeah,
And Larys uses the fact that he's traveling with the living king as leverage for their survival. He's like, you don't want to kill us. We're valuable hostages. Risky, but they were going to kill you anyway. Might as well.
might as well. Very intelligent, and he shows that he's valuable, not just to the hostages, but also to Aegon, right? Because Aegon is obviously an idiot, wouldn't bow the knee to save his life, you know. So he kind of saved him there, you know.
But yes, he's an idiot, but I understand him not wanting to bend a knee. It's like, what else do you have to lose? He sees himself as worthless now that he's a disfigured cripple who pretty much already lost the throne to his brother.
Yeah,
Like you said, he has this crippled man taking care of him. He's like, the little dignity I have left, I'm not giving it over, whether that means life or death. Like, screw Rhaenyra. I get his bitterness. Yes, it's short-sighted, but I get it.
yeah. No, I understand both sides. So going back to the next scene jumps over to the blacks, right?
At
Where
Dragonstone.
at Dragonstone, where Jace is very angry with his mom, Rhaenyra, because he's like, this is obviously a trap. Alicent coming here under the guise of peace and saying that, you know, Aegon is gone. The Aegon is bedridden.
That Aemon's going to fly to the Riverlands, and then you can swoop in at King's Landing and behead Aegon, and there'll be no
easy
bloodshed.
peasy.
Yeah.
Easy peasy. It's Jace is like, if it's too good to be true, it's too good to be true. Like there's nothing that's easy. Just here's the throne. So he doesn't
you don't
believe
buy
it.
it either. Even though we see what's happening, you don't fully buy it either.
What do you mean? Don't fully buy it.
Plan.
I feel like Alicent has the intent, but I don't know. I feel like Alicent was going to try to protect her son.
I think Alicent's going to go with the plan, but she's going to do whatever possible. She's not going to let her kids get killed.
No, she's
Maybe
not.
Aemon, Maybe Aemon, not Aegon.
No, I don't think so. I think even with Aemon, right? She was like, I think she would try to do what I feel like she, at the end of the day, she just wants the war to be over, right? But she also wants her kids to be alive. And
Yeah,
she's like
because
on
it's
the
like she doesn't want to lose any children. It's not like, oh, the war's over, it's all good now. No, like Rhaenyra said, Aegon is a constant threat to my claim to the throne. He has to die.
he
No
has to
mother's going
die.
to kill their own kid, no matter how terrible they are.
Exactly. Like they have to die.
Yeah.
They have to die. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it.
Yeah,
So
but Allison
I
doesn't want to do that.
yeah, I don't know.
She's not doing that.
No, I don't know.
But
So,
we also learn that Rhaenyra has instructed Corlys and the sea snake to go secure King's Landing. But unbeknownst to Rhaenyra, Aemon also sent the Triarchy to pretty much meet Corlys. You know, the Triarchy, they have a vendetta against the sea snake, something fierce, especially Lohar. So that'll come up later. So it's a whole bunch of things that it's miscommunications.
Exactly.
Miscommunications. The women deciding to do something in the background, but the men fucking everything up.
Exactly. Well, because they are making the decisions, even from Rhaenyra's standpoint. You know, like later on in the show, she gets like her agency taken away and she can't make a decision, you know, and the men are just doing men stuff, just fighting, you know, and you can see that as everything's building up, like you said, the Triarchy, where last season Tywin Lannister went and met with them and convinced them to join their side to take to basically keep the throne for the Greens, right?
But we learned that is not Lohar. She don't care less about
she could care less.
She could not care less.
Care less, yo. She's like,
don't tell me what to do.
Like, I am out for my vengeance. Like, I am out for blood.
This is convenient for me. This is work I was going to do regardless. This just makes it easier for me. Like,
she's like, he basically used me as a passport, bro. Like, I am now safe in Westeros. I'm gonna go and turn up right now.
Oh my god, y'all unleashed hell.
I'm gonna go turn up right now.
Like, you hate someone so much you're a detriment to yourself and everyone around you. That's admirable levels of hate. Like, I'm gonna kill you even if it kills me.
So let's talk about real quick. The armies that's kind of being put together. So Alicent is obviously in Hightower, and Alicent Hightower, right? The House Hightower has an army ran by her cousin,
Lord
Ormond, and he's basically getting.
GQ thinks he looks like Dennis from It's Always Sunny.
I can see that.
I was like, even like his face, like he was looking like all snobby and like superior. I was like, yo, that is Dennis.
No, I can see that. But they're bringing an army and they're with Darien, right? Which is Alicent's Daeron.
Daeron, yes, because there was a dragon there, and I was like, "Who's dragon?" The dragon, Tessarion. Yeah, I was like, I forgot. I was like, "Whose dragon is this?" Yeah, Daeron is a black dude, right?
No, Daeron is. That's how. First off, Daeron being a black dude, that makes sense. That's a black dude. Like, come on.
Oh, you know what? I'm thinking about Corlys's family. Never mind.
No, Daeron the Daring. He is the son of Viserys and Alicent's youngest son.
What? Right, we forget about him.
Yep. So he basically.
So why? Okay.
So they basically sent him off to go live in the
right. Okay.
And in the Hightower's house, essentially. So he lived there. Okay. He's basically bringing up 15,000 soldiers and a dragon with the Triarchy is coming in with 3 times the force of Corlys's navy, if you will, right? So they're coming up hard, and And
I forgot all about he existed, and I'm pretty sure everyone else did too.
Yeah.
Why did the Hightowers have a dragon? I was like, whose dragon is this?
Whose dragon is it? No. And Kristen Cole is with Gawain Hightower, and they're marching towards the Riverlands. So all these armies just kind of converging.
Yeah, so the Incel Cole is marching to go meet. Well, they were told to wait where they are and wait further instruction before going to Harrenhal. But also, and now they're waiting for Aemon to join them before they went to Harrenhal. And of course, Aemon doesn't join them because he's like, well, now I have to babysit the throne since my older brother? Older brother went off with Varys.
And ran away.
So
and even
men are just ruining the plan.
Yeah. And even even like the bastard dragon riders are waiting for Aemon to come through so they can surprise him and ambush him and kill Vhagar before he can meet up.
Oath. I do not remember the black
Oath. I don't know. There's some I don't know. I can look him up. Let me look him up real quick. Let's just Google that, John.
Oath was right though. He was like, "Oh, I'll get a castle," and I was like, "You don't get a castle. Knights get a horse." And he was like, "A horse? What am I gonna do with a horse? It shows that you're a man of honor. People will respect you. They respect me because of the big effing dragon." And I'm like, "Period. Like, I don't need a horse. I'm too good for horses now. I have a dragon. I'm never riding a horse again. A horse." That's like catching a bus when you have I don't know. What's a nice car? I don't know anything. Ferrari. When you have a spaceship. Okay, it's not practical because spaceships isn't used to travel the planet Earth, but you understand what I'm trying to say.
No, I understand 100% what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
So.
You got Ulf, the blonde dude who's kind of cute. The black dude who's also kind of cute.
Yeah, so the Dragon Riders, I'm looking at Caraxes with Damien, Sunflowers with Aegon.
You're so black, Damien.
Syrax is with Rhaenyra. Malalees is dead.
Rhaenys' dragon is dead.
Yep, Rhaenys' dragon. Yep, Dreamfire
died.
Is Helena. Sea Smoke is Lenore.
Sea Smoke is a black dude, yeah.
Yep.
Not dark Lynn, dark skinned.
Varamuth is with Hugh.
Who's Hugh? Oh, Hugh's the blonde.
Hugh Hammer, okay, yep. Okay. Varamuth is a Hugh Hammer. Silverwing is with Ulf. Varamax is with Jace.
Moon Dancer with Baela.
Moon Dancer with Baela.
What was your name of your dragon?
What would I name my dragon? I would name my dragon
Brisket.
Brisket. I'm gonna name it Traeger.
Traeger. No, Losa. What's that?
It's the brand of my smoker.
Oh God.
I said brisket. I'm gonna name it Traeger.
Why don't I name my dragon? I don't know. It has to be something really cool. You know what I mean?
I'm gonna call it Hickory Smoke.
Hickory Smoke. I need something like biblical sounding. Like, oh man, I'll probably just name the dragon Achilles just to be uncreative.
Yeah,
yeah. So one thing that we also learned from Helena tells Aemon, because I think when you when there's so much incest going on in a family, you guys develop a sort of like what's it called, hive mind. Helena's just she's very insightful. She's kind of witchy. Like, she knows things. And she was telling Alicent, her mother, she was like, Aemon is scared. He's scared of Rhaenyra. He knows Rhaenyra done got all these dragons and are coming to rip him to shreds.
Yep.
That's why he isn't. That's the real reason why he isn't flying Harrenhal. And Daemon is still a madman on the field. Like, you see how many Lannisters he killed, and the North came through too. The North came through, and it's like, oh, we want to kill more lions.
So that speaking of that, so when the North came, remember when Daemon, after defeating the Lannisters, this man came out and threw a head at him.
You know, that was Baratheon too, right? But I was like, he's way too old.
I thought that was the Stark family, because I thought they had a wolf sigil on there. But apparently that's just
the Sigil of the North.
The Sigil of the North, yes.
Yeah.
So that was a northern army. And the guy who came up with his head is Roderick Dustin, aka Roddy the Ruin, which I don't know who he is. I guess he's gonna become
That sounds like
a bigger
a
part.
rapper, Roddy the Ruin.
Yeah, it does. It does. And the head that he had was Jason Lannister, which is the twin brother of Tywin Lannister. So the same actor.
Oh,
so that's why
it's like it's Cersei's grandfather's brother. Is Cersei's like great uncle?
Well, more than great. Once again, it's a 300-year gap.
Oh, yeah. They keep using the same names. Because, there was a Tywin or Tywin.
Yeah.
One of them, Tywin Lannister, she was Cersei's grandfather.
Yeah, now I remember.
Or father. One of them. I don't know. Everyone, Tyrion hated him.
This is Thailand. I think it was Tywin.
Tywin. Okay, Tywin is the one who's with Lohar.
Yeah, she's with Lohar.
Okay, there's probably more than one Tywin.
So they killed his twin brother and beheaded him. But yeah, it just shows like how like the families are just so, I don't know, when this war broke out, like everyone is just impacted. No one is safe from the bloodshed. From a family standpoint, and the Lannisters, the Hightowers, the Stark family, the Valerians, the Targaryens, they're all at odds for each other. You name your dragon what?
Oblivion. Because at the end of the day, that's all it's going to end up to. Oblivion. Okay. What were we talking about? Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So it was cool seeing the North. Yeah. So it's like, I understand Aemon's like, I'm really scared. And later on, that's how Alicent appeals to Aemon.
Yeah. She uses that fear and says like, hey, you're afraid, but you're really brave, and you need to go and meet Daemon at Harrenhal, because there's one dragon. You could feed him 1-on-1. You could take that castle, take a stronghold, and when that happens, Rhaenyra is not going to come here.
Daemon has never lost to anyone. Who has Daemon lost to? Daemon don't lose.
he just struggled at the Stepstones.
Yeah, because he was in freaking Luigi's mansion.
No, I mean the Battle of the Stepstones, in season 1. Oh, that was the only time where that was the first time the Triarchy attacked Driftmark.
But and didn't Daemon,
he ended up becoming victorious.
Full Rambo and killing everybody on his own.
He did, but that was like his toughest moment. You know what I mean, in battle or so.
He still didn't lose though, but I get you.
Yeah, well, losing in this is dying. Especially for Daemon, you know what I mean? He's not the retreating type.
He's sick in the head in so many ways, but I do enjoy watching him.
He is. I don't even think he was in this
loves
episode.
bloodlust.
Yeah, he does. He does. But,
you want to talk about what happens when Alicent and Aemon was talking?
Oh,
he sounds so. Can we not?
The awkward and confusing and disgusting,
the revolting
kiss,
the immoral, the ungodly.
So what is that with
abomination?
What do you think is that with Bull? To go down and try to kiss your mother on the lips.
Listen, he at the end of the day is a Targaryen, and they get down like that. Alicent, even way back in season 1, Alicent did not like that. She's a Hightower. They don't do that over there. So she was also disgusted by Rhaenyra and Daemon's relationship. When her kids, even when Helena and Aemon were young, remember they were talking about marrying them off, and she was like, oh my God, like enough is enough. So she not with all that. So you could see it. Like her horror when she realizes that her own son is about to kiss her on the mouth in a romantic, sexual way. Like her eyes are a little bigger and she gulps a bit, but she keeps it there because she's trying to placate him. And I watched the interview inside the episode later, and the actress says that she believes that Allison always kind of had a sick feeling that her own son wanted to fuck her. Like, and she thinks it's because he's so messed up. He wants his mother's love, but he really doesn't understand the correct way of how that love should be received. So he wants his mother's love, but he doesn't understand that it's not sexual and that's not how you get it. And when you think of it like that, it does make me feel bad for him. It's like, man, you're so messed up. You don't even understand how you're messed up. But also they're Targaryens. Them niggas will do anything.
They will. They try to keep it in the family, like literally.
It's real country over
keep
there.
Keep it. The Targaryens is just some blonde Alabamans. I'm sorry.
Let me stop, because I don't want to offend Alabama. I don't know, y'all. Y'all probably don't do that no more.
I didn't know more. I just mess it. But like, yeah, man. Like,
no, I learned like the capital of incest is Ohio.
Ohio.
Mm-hmm.
Why would you looking that up, Mary? And what does that even mean?
Whatever podcast.
Whatever podcast.
Yeah, I don't know what it is. Maybe there's a bunch of Mormons out there, or like, I don't know.
Mormons don't believe in incest.
Mormons sure the fuck do. Mormons is weird as hell.
I was thinking more about polygamy.
They believe in that too. They be having sister wives and shit. I don't know. They're weird.
True. Weird.
Mormons are they scare me.
But yeah, I think Allison, you know, when he walked away after the kiss, she had like one tear go down. Just one tear just fall.
A small representation of how she's breaking inside. Just like one tear.
Because like it's not going to stop there. It's not going to stop there. And he was like, it's not going to stop there. And he was like, yeah, I'm going to make a feast in your honor.
I know. Literally like, oh, you my hoe now. I am your mother. Exactly. I'm not your girlfriend. What do you mean?
I'm not your girl.
This is not a romantic relationship.
So,
oh my God. I know she's praying to the seven. If one of my children has to die, please make sure it's him.
Yeah, she's probably hoping that Daemon defeats him, like low key. She's probably hoping that Daemon defeats him, and then Rhaenyra takes the throne, and then they're okay. You know.
So, Corlys is talking to Alan, and they're having a conversation, and he's pretty much just apologizing for being a deadbeat to him and his brother. And that's when, so they're on their way to secure King's Landing, and that's when the Triarchy hits, and it is on and popping. Honestly, this episode looked so good.
Yo, it was. I mentioned I made a joke about the budget earlier.
Yeah, it was a cinematic experience. It was
yes, just it's very hard from a producer standpoint to show an epic battle with ships because it's hard to get the scale. You know, like they did a very good job of showing like expanded views of all the sails, and it was like, hey, there's 350 ships coming this way, at least that way. And
in my mind, it looked so good. I assumed they were all ships to scale in a soundstage somewhere, or any. I thought they was out in the ocean.
I don't mean necessarily. I mean just the scale of like the battle. Like it's very hard to kind of show everything's happening.
I thought you meant like I thought the ships were as big as we were seeing them in real life.
No, I mean when you're like on the open field and you have 10,000 soldiers for 10,000 soldiers, it's easy to kind of show that like magnitude, you know, because you get to see everyone running together. But the ships, they have to basically focus on individual like battles. You like know, one ship crashes into another, you know, they're shooting.
It's choreography.
It is.
It's battle choreography. And you know another show that does that really well? Avatar: The Last Airbender.
You know, the new season just came out. The live action.
The animated series. I don't know anything about live action. The animated series, I remember I was watching as an adult and I was like, these fight scenes are choreographed so well. Every movement makes sense. Sometimes in anime, you know, the characters are so OP. They're so fast. They're not doing things that physically makes sense. And I understand, okay, what Avatar is doing and the other airbenders are doing don't physically make sense because that's not, you know, people can't do that in real life. But the physics of it, you can tell it's based in real martial arts a little more.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because it's like, it's beautiful. And I'm just
It's
like, it's
beautiful.
really interesting. I really want to see, or maybe just learn about, how do you choreograph a fight scene? Do you just have stunt doubles fighting? Like, okay, that makes sense. Like, because that's not something
I think what you said, you need professionals, right?
Oh,
and you need to basically
professional fighters,
sword fighters, stuntmen.
Like you said, there's so many things happening too. Like you're here fighting one person, you look around, you're fighting another person. They'll turn around, hit this person, go like that's
exactly.
It's a dance. It's
a dance. Beautiful. Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. No, it's
violence. Yeah.
the reenactment of the violence is beautiful.
That's why so many stunt doubles literally die.
Yeah, but also that's why war movies are popular.
I love a good war film. Well, that's not true. I like battle like that. I don't like battle like Saving Private Ryan, where you just see this, where they highlight the senselessness of this.
Well, that's exactly what war is. You know what I mean? It's senselessness.
I know, but these seems like with Saving Private Ryan, it's the poor people fighting the rich man's war. These people see like they ready. They're high. They're what's it? They're wealthy. That was in the days.
Who's wealthy?
All them niggas is highborn. Corliss.
They're highborn, but their armies aren't.
But I'm saying, but at least the commanders are fighting alongside these highborn people who started these wars are fighting in their own wars.
Okay. Yeah.
Instead of like a system.
Yeah. So what do you think about Tywin Lannister and this whole thing, right? He's trying to give guidance. He's like, hey, go towards the north because you are the flagship and the rest of the army is going to follow you and you can outflank them.
He's talking to Lohar about this.
He's talking to Admiral Lohar. And Lohar is like, F that noise. I'm going for Driftmark and I'm going to hit Corliss where it hurts. And they end up sacking his castle. And when Corliss sees his castle, he's just devastated, right? When he sees it on fire. But Tywin, eventually, like, he's trying to, like, subtly hint, like, hey, we should be doing this. Like, hey, I advise against that. And ultimately, he gets pushed off the ship into the ocean, right? Do you feel bad for him?
I didn't even notice that Tywin got pushed off the ship.
Yeah, Lohar was like, hey, how much do you weigh?
Oh, I didn't think she was talking to him.
She was talking to him. Tywin looked over.
Did he die? I don't know.
And pushed him off. We don't know yet, but pushed him off the ship. When they were going through, what was it, the Dragon Teeth? Right?
Yeah,
that little narrow strait, right? With like the jagged, Dragonstone
Pass.
Dragonstone Path, that's what it's called.
Very shallow. High tide is not in. It's very dangerous. And it's, I think that was an incredibly smart but very risky plan for Corliss. But he knows his own waters. He knows Dragonstone Pass. But Lohar was smart too. They were like, Tywin was like, we don't know these waters. And she was like, the sea snake will show us exactly what to do.
Exactly. Just follow what he did. They basically show that they're very, very good sailors. Very good, like, generals. I thought as though Alan felt the same way. Like, Alan stepped up and he was a good soldier.
Yeah, because Lohar's plans work, like you said, attack Driftwood, and that's gonna mess up Corliss's head. And Alan, he stepped right in.
And Corliss got knocked off the ship. He got knocked off. He got spin and knocked off after the crash.
Yeah.
And basically, Alan went and avenged him and killed.
Meantime, Sheep Slayer, Steelers, doing friendly fire.
yeah. Sheep Stealer when he comes in with Rhaenyra, and she's just clumsy, and I guess even before that, right? Back at the Dragonstone, Baela comes in and tells Rhaenyra that there's war in the Gullet and we need to go help. And Rhaenyra's like, all right, what's up? And she went to go get her battle armor, I guess.
Her brawl.
Right? Like she went to get ready.
Get some tampons.
Get the tampons. Put her makeup on, she's about to get ready.
Do a beat real quick. This is my sleigh beat, guys.
This is my sleigh. And she went to go get ready, and Jace had Sir Laurent lock her in. And was like, "You ain't going nowhere, Mom. I got this." And convinced Baela.
She was like, "I get them at a council, but my own son
in Queensguard,
right?
betrayed me."
I felt so bad because people think that a woman cannot be an emotional being, but also be able to control those emotions. They see her crying or showing us emotions. Oh, she's unstable. No, she has emotional intelligence and regular intelligence, So it was, for me, we're talking about if I felt bad for Tylen. I didn't. I felt bad for Rhaenyra because she seemed, I know the frustration of just being treated differently because you're a woman.
Yeah.
And being pacified and coddled and seen as infantile. And I understand, Jace, that's your mom. I will lock my mom in that room too.
I do the same thing.
I'll lock her in that room so quick. I don't care if it's treason. You're not going anywhere. But, it keeps happening. And I feel like that was just a break for her where she's like, my own kid did this. I thought she believed in me.
She said when she went and she started stabbing her garbs.
And it's crazy because literally when the episode started, I was like, I really like that dress.
Yeah. And she said, I may appear to have the weak and feeble body of a woman, but I possess the heart and spirit of a king. I didn't really believe her. I'm sorry.
Really?
I didn't believe her. When she said it, I'm like, would a real king...
He was more of a king than Viserys. That made me know what he was doing.
Viserys was like a...
That's the only thing he was sure of. I'm dying.
Viserys was like a pacifist. He didn't want to really do anything
and look what happened.
Rock the boat.
He rotted away like a disgusting leper.
He did. But with Rhaenyra, I felt like she's essentially ran away from the throne. She's like...
Well, she was a girl.
Well, I mean...
people was trying to... Well, I'll let you finish.
What I'm saying is, after the usurper Aegon took over the throne, she never made a physical attempt to go back. She started the war, but always from a distance, she's not leading an army. She's not going, and like you said, even her, I have an easy way out to go by Alicent, and I'm going to go and sneak in and kill them at in the middle of the night. They're never gonna know I'm there. That sort of thing isn't, I don't know, traditional.
She still had Alicent was still her friend, and she knew what was happening. She knew as soon as Viserys was dead, it was up. She knew the tension was going to start. Yeah, it was inevitable. You know what I mean? So I don't think there was really. I mean, they did start acting with haste as soon as Viserys died. You're right. Alicent was scheming.
Yeah, she was.
Alicent was scheming, but she wasn't sending nobody to war. Yeah. She was scheming, you know what I mean? Like a Larys would, a Littlefinger would. To me, the smarter, more rational way, because when you start war, you can't come back from that.
Mm-hmm.
I don't remember a lot, so.
I have not seen, at least personally, enough from Rhaenyra to know if she can actually be a king or not. But we'll see. We'll see. That's the whole point of the show, is to see if she can prove, can she rule for a long amount of time, get her people's respect, actually have people like her. People have towards feelings.
I like Rhaenyra because I think Rhaenyra is very likable. I think she's level-headed. I think she tries to be kind and good, but she's also not a pushover. I like how she's kind of a little slut. Rhaenyra is... She's not. It's so hard because in Game of Thrones, it's if you're not cruel, then you're considered a good ruler in my book, because everyone else is terrible. You're not the Mad King. You're not like Cersei. I don't know. So,
yeah, I guess it's a pretty low bar these monarchs have had in this series.
But I think that was the point of it, because the start of the season, Rhaenyra was very insecure. She seemed unsure about everything she was doing, but you got to think about it. Everything she's doing is being second guessed at every point because she's a woman. That insecurity is going to affect you. It's going to affect you. And I feel like she's gaining her confidence more and more. Even the idea of having like the bastards come and claim dragons is risky. A lot of people died, but that was pretty smart.
Yeah, it was pretty smart. I did like that idea. I got excited, actually.
You know,
Innovative.
she's thinking outside the box. She's using what was used against her.
Yep.
To fight a war. So I think she'll be the queen of the outcast. Queen of the, we don't talk about them, of the black sheeps. Of the birds and the
I do feel like she takes, not that she, I like that point. I feel like she takes the crown and make it more relatable a little bit because she's not perfect.
Yeah, she makes more ghetto.
Makes it more ghetto.
Lowbrow queen.
Lowbrow queen. You brought the crown to the mud.
Yo, I remember I was watching. This is completely irrelevant.
Let's get to.
Okay, I'll tell you later.
Yeah. So when Jace and Bela, they fly over to the battle and they start attacking the ships. The tide has changed, right? The blacks are now winning the war, right? They're like,
it's just crazy to me though that like even 3 dragons isn't enough to secure a victory.
It's not, you know.
3 dragons.
Well, they had about 2.5. Sometimes it was like
right. They had 2. They
had -1.
Stiller might as well have been working for the tribe.
He was just because what happened was so Rhaenyra flies over, and Sheepstiller is doing what she wants.
So cute how we didn't talk about how Sheepstiller accepts Rhaenyra.
Oh, she made barbecue for him.
Yeah, he made some curry goats.
Curry goats.
Some lamb chops. You know,
bro.
He cussed her out real quick. He was like, "Oh, babe, Sheepstiller." He's like, don't tell me what to do. And come back here with your stupid ass. And gave her a lamb. You know, that was cute.
And he was good in the beginning until he got attacked. Once he got attacked, he just went wild.
Think about it, though.
Yep.
Just because it's a dragon, like we said, doesn't mean it's a fighting dragon. Just because you have a Tibetan Mastiff, well, no, them niggas are bred to kill. But if you have a Tibetan Mastiff, those are dogs. These are literally dogs that hunted wolves. That hunted woods. They're a very ancient breed. They're huge, like 200 pounds. They're very strong. Doesn't mean they know how to fight. You can't just put them in a dogfight and don't expect them to attack everything, even when it's a stressful situation. They have to be trained to do that.
Yeah, exactly. And all the other dragons, they at least
they've seen combat multiple times.
They've seen combat. They were probably
trained
their
rider in it more.
Exactly. They practiced with the rider.
He just met you, Rhaenyra.
15 minutes ago, and you're like, obey. Like, nah, he said, I got attacked by a ship. I'm destroying everything. This is
everyone's problem now.
Everyone's problem.
I just imagined him when he flies back to safety, throwing her off her back. Like, if you ever do like that again, like, this sounded on you. This sounded on your cow. That whole scene, I was just talking about Sheepstiller like he was Mushu. Like, he had Eddie Murphy's voice. But
So Lohar, they developed this new harpoon that basically harpoon /
but remember Game of Thrones, they introduced it and we were like, oh my God. I think Cersei, someone came up with it and we were like, oh my God.
Yeah, this like harpoon gun. Yes. But they innovated and connected it to an anchor. So when they shot the dragon, the anchor slowed them down.
It was I felt bad for Vermax. That was also a good looking dragon.
Yeah.
He was just like crying. They're beasts. They're terrifying creatures. But I do feel bad when a dragon die. I never want to see a dragon. I don't want to be within 1,000 miles of a dragon. But if there are dragons on this world, let's not kill them.
Yeah.
You think they gotta die? I feel like we should do whatever we can to keep dragons alive in a way that they're not always an immediate threat to us, because that's a miracle of life.
Yeah, Mary's Dragon Conversation Project. You could donate.
A dragon. It's like, we always feel bad when, like, I don't know, a dog is put down because it bit a kid because the owners didn't know what they were doing, or like Harambe,
Yeah, but a dog and Harambe can't sack a city. Mary. That's the difference. These
I
dragons
know,
are
but it's so
equivalent to
really
nuclear.
cool.
They're equivalent to nuclear weapons. They're living, breathing nuclear weapons. That's what they are. You know.
No, that's what's that green stuff that Cersei made in Game of Thrones?
Oh, the
Sunfire.
yeah. I know what you mean.
That was, oh my God, that was apocalyptic. That was very
Yeah.
scary. That was very scary.
So yeah, Jace. After they joined the battle, he loses Veramax, and he
Mm-hmm.
gets shot in the arrow to the chest.
Three of them.
Three of them. So he
Just
dies.
like so matter of fact. Just like that's it. Yeah, he's dead. Anyone care? I don't. Like that's how that show is. That's how that show is. We're moving on. Like,
Moving on. The battle. The
Bela kind
battle.
of look like Venus to you, the actress who plays Bela.
She does kind of look like Venus. Yeah.
Yeah,
So
she got big
the
titties.
the battle of the
Big
battle
titties.
of the Gullet. Mary.
Every time I see her, that is what I say.
The battle of the Gullet has turned to has been won by the blacks, but
Were you
the
sad when Lohar died? Not
also
sad.
I wasn't
You kind of
sad.
missed
I
it,
felt
right?
like it was. I feel like she did her damage. She took down a dragon. Loki, she took down a dragon. Like the blacks went from 6 dragons to just 5 now. They're down a dragon. They're down a
I mean,
dragon, and they're
grand scheme of
down,
things, they lost so many dragons.
and they lost
Who lost a dragon? Rain.
another heir to Rhaenyra. Rhaenyra lost the heir.
Uh, Rhaenyra don't got no more kids left, do she?
She got the little one that Rhaena left
Oh,
back
yeah.
in
What's his name? Is that? Oh yeah, yeah,
he's like him and Damon's kid, her and
yeah.
Damon's kid.
He was older than Luke. He was younger than Luke. I mean,
Yeah, he was. He was Rhaenyra, her kids. Um, yeah. So Mary, what would you rate this episode?
okay. I'm gonna do it in a scale of 5 because that's just easier for me. I
Yeah.
think in terms of like cinematography, like how it looks, it's a 5. Beautiful, mesmerizing. Like literally, I was watching. Was like, how are they doing this? Like
Mm-hmm.
this is. It's incredible to watch. It's just like humans are so capable. Like humans are amazing. Technology is amazing.
Anything
People
we
are
can think of, we
creative.
can make.
People are so creative. Like it was a joy to watch. Um, they said the word craven a lot. I was like, man, we should take a shot to how many times they said craven in this
They did say
episode.
Craven a lot. I
So
did
I'm
catch
like,
that.
who wrote this? Who wrote this script? Was y'all tired? Don't make it like the Starbucks cup. Say no. Um, but I think the first episode is always going to be an establishing episode. But for an establishing episode, a lot happens. Um, yeah, I don't feel like anything was out of place. I don't feel like there was anything that made me go like, really? That made me like kind of roll my eyes. It was shocking. It was exciting. It was strategic. Yeah, I had fun. I'd give this episode like a 4 out of 5.
A 4 out of 5. I give it a 5 out of 5. It it reminded me why I'm watching the show. And I feel it's because the seasons take so long to produce, and we literally go years between like seasons. I need something. I
To
need
pull you back in
to
immediately.
put me
Okay.
back in immediately,
Yeah.
and to kind of explain what's happening without me having to remember every single detail, because these shows are very complicated.
Literally, I was watching this one YouTuber talking about how since our attention spans are so short now and how most times people are watching things while on their phone, people are writing scripts so it's more repetitive, more exposition. And I was like, okay, I never realized how much this episode, they really explained what was happening, the same thing over and over and over again. And I was like, oh, they're doing it too. like they'll be like, hey, kind of like, hey guys, remember, right? Aemon's supposed to be here. Aegon is here. Remember here? Corlys is here. And this is what Alicent said. They kept kind of reminding you in ways that I don't remember like Game of Thrones doing. And I was like, oh yeah, thank you for that, because I do be on my phone watching everything. So I'm like, yeah, I don't gotta remind you. You're gonna tell me 3 more times anyway. Like, so yeah.
I feel like they have invested a lot of energy and money into the cinematic properties of this show. They want to make sure that we understand why people are fighting and why the tides are turned.
People are dumber. We're stupider than, like it didn't occur to me like, oh, Mary, maybe if you looked at the map that literally comes in every single fantasy book, you'll have an idea of what they're talking about when it comes to battles. That occurred to me until last season when we were doing it. I was like, oh, Mary, there's a freaking map. Like,
there is a map.
Reading like Aragon or any fantasy book, I never paid attention to those maps. Did you?
Yeah, I did.
Oh, I never did.
I did. I'm a visual.
I don't care about this map.
I'm a visual learner. I am, and I'm showing the map now. I don't know if you guys can see it.
I remember the Battle of Rook's Rest. That made a lot of sense. I was like, oh, this map is helpful.
Well, you guys aren't going to be able to see it. We're not dropping a video version of this. But anyway, it's if you guys go to, I'm on the quartermaesters.info website, and they have a map of Westeros. And you see how far the Dothraki is? She was far.
Yeah, they took her far. She was away. She was in the wilderness.
She was. Anyway, I also give it a 5 out of 5. And I'm so excited that it's coming on again tonight, because we are a little late to recording. But hey,
I was praising the Lord our day. What were you doing?
What was I doing? I was eating pizza. Frank Pepe's Pizza, and
good. But I can't walk in the restaurant. That restaurant, garlic so strong, but the pizza is good though.
I'm not getting paid to say it, but it's my favorite pizza.
Oh yeah, screw them.
Yeah. Okay, guys, thanks again, and that's another episode of Watch That John podcast. Thanks for hanging out with us. If you enjoyed the conversation, you can find us on Instagram at the Watch That John podcast. And you can listen to us wherever you find your favorite shows. So once again, thanks for hanging out, and until next time.
Bye.